This week, my good friend Sam Potter, who is an extraordinary human and storyteller, stops in for a visit. And like always, I put him to work. We're on a mission to make the best fish burgers ever, and we have some great conversation along the way.
Welcome to the cooking show.
Close that lid, Sam.
Sorry.
My God. Hello, and thank you for joining us. We have Buddy, who just woke up from a nap and is eating a banana. And we have what feels like my other son, Sam Potter, who is just visiting from Kauai. And he is a filmmaker. He's been a world traveler, but I just feel like that almost just sounds so cliche to what Sam really is. Sam, how would you describe yourself?
Pretty much just here to see Buddy. I haven't seen him since he was a peanut.
Sam was our first visitor after we had Buddy, like the day that we came home from the hospital. But Sam is also a spear fisherman. He has never, ever, ever speared this fish, but I guarantee that you've seen them all over the place, right?
I've seen him.
So this is a fish that we often see when you go like in the blue, when you go pelagic spear fishing. They are a very delicious, very sustainable, and they give you a lot of meat. If you notice the name Kala, we did a Kala episode before, and that was the unicorn fish. And they have knives. They have knives right here. This one doesn't have a horn. Opelu Kala is a little different. It reminds me of like the very simple fish that you would draw as a kid, where you just like go like that. That's like the shape of them exactly, you know? But they have these knives right here that you always have to cut off or they'll get you. And this one actually got me. I brained this fish, thought it was dead. And then when I went to grab it, it like came back to life, and its tail got me sliced right through my glove. Look at that slice of finger or hand from the. We're gonna make this fish into fish burgers.
Fish burgers!
And one cool thing about Opelu Kala is you can just break through the skin on both sides and then peel it off the same way we did in our mahi episode. I feel like we need to pass the baby. Put him in the rocks.
Buddy, I'm supposed to be a buddy holder. Just put him in the rocks?
Behind the bench, yep, in the rocks. And then like maybe give him the banana.
You want this?
And then maybe like take a handful of rocks.
You want to take it with your hand?
Just put it on the bench.
Put the rocks on the bench.
Yeah, okay, there you
Rocks,
go. And then
banana.
And then he can choose which one he wants to eat. Okay,
Oh.
rocks it is. Okay.
Just don't chew too hard.
So like I said, you can just skin it like that, but he's calling you.
What, me, Sam?
Okay, but so.
I feel like I'm learning a lot about how to have a kid.
This is actually a parenting series.
So, I know it's harder than this, but so far I've gathered, take the kid, put him far away from you,
Yeah.
give him rocks, banana,
Exactly.
and then one day it'll grow up.
You're ready. It's so true. That's all you need to do. You know, you can leave some water out for him.
Maybe a bowl?
But I think it might rain, so he's good. But I don't peel the skin because there's all these like tendons and stuff that get stuck there if you do. Strangely, I don't notice that with mahi, but I noticed that with this. So without further ado, we're going to fillet this Opelu Kala. I really would like you all to get to know my friend Sam Captain Potter. That's your YouTube channel, yeah? Captain
Correct.
Potter. It's amazing. Uncle Shane is not just our editor, but he is our safety officer for babies. And he puts his foot down when Jocelyn and I are being negligent.
Got it.
And so we just got vetoed as the parents, and he's going to take care of Buddy for a little while.
So
Thank you, Uncle
bananas
Shane.
and rocks fail.
That's it.
Hire your
No,
editor.
exactly. Look at this meat. Get the bones out, get like stomach lining out. Basically, we just want nice meat. The next step is gonna be just mincing this fish. So actually, this fish actually we froze it. So it's still just a teeny bit frozen. Not really, but a little bit icy, which is good. It makes it easier to cut. And so now I'm gonna just try and cut it into super small pieces. I'm gonna do it all, but once I even get bits like this, then I'm just gonna do a lot of this. And so Sam is gonna take this job when he's done with that, and he's just gonna be doing this for a long time until the whole Opelu Kala is ground meat. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is
Minced meat,
genius. I've never done this with fish.
right?
That's also why I love your show, because it gives me new things to try.
We're resourceful. One thing I love about Sam's travels, like, he's a young hip dude, right? And I just feel like a lot of people I'm not trying to sound like an old person stereotyping, but a lot of people of your generation, you know, get to travel the world and become like influencers or whatever. But what I like about you is I feel like you have to have some sort of super old soul, because you don't stop there. You don't settle for that. You don't even aim for that. Like when Sam travels the world, he's going there and he's trying to learn like who's indigenous to this land and what can I learn from them. And I think that that is something that is just so important in life, in this world, in travel, in everything, because I just feel like so many of the keys to making the world a better place kind of lies within that knowledge.
I think it's ikavamua kavamahope, and it means, I probably said that wrong because I learned it through reading it, so no one's pronounced it to me. But what I'm trying to say is, it's this old Hawaiian proverb, and it means like, we look to the past as guides to the future. And I think that you do that excellently. And it's also probably what gets me the most excited. I definitely did the full influencer, living my best life. Like, look who I'm with, look where I'm at. I was having fun, but what I was learning and the things that were changing my life, like the people, the stories, like those like things that you're saying, like the cultures, like learning from the history of that place, and just walking around the neighborhood and hearing all the sounds and bumping into someone and realizing that they have an entire life just like me and they've learned a million things, and you can learn those things too just by having a conversation. And the people I was running into, it was just changing my life, and I wasn't documenting any of it. It was just going unseen. I'm like, okay, like screw me and my waterfall jumps and whatever the heck I'm doing, like let's try to tell these stories. And I just like to think of myself as like, and my travels and my films as little bridges.
Yes, the vessel.
I mean, home taught me that. Home, like, I grew up in many ways like a foreigner in my own home, and I had to learn how to be a guest.
Tell us that. Explain how.
Hawaii was a kingdom 200 years ago, and it got overthrown by the United States of America, and there's a lot of injustice that's still there, and you feel a lot of that. It's like, it's in the soil. Like, there's blood and wrongdoing in the soil, and growing up you feel that. And so it kind of makes you tread a little lighter, but also dive a lot deeper into things that you would never hear or never know, because we have this indigenous people. We have the Hawaiians, the Kanaka Maoli. We have this beautiful indigenous people and culture to kind of teach us how to live and how to operate and how to move. Like, even being super haole, you still grow up with the lessons of malama aina and malama ike kai. Respect the land, respect the ocean, so that it, in return, will take care of you, take care of the generations to come. Like, it's just, we've all been sold on this idea that easy is better, comfortable is better, quick, fast, let's go. Like that, we need it now. And like we've been sold that that's like elevation when it's really not.
That is why it's so important to me to just like understand where food comes from and try to be, you know, more resourceful with it, more thrifty. But I just think it's important to shine a light on fish like Opelu Kala because they are worthy of that respect. And a lot of times people don't know how to eat them. By the way, you could just take this fish, same way as we did with Kala, throw it on the grill, flip it over, peel its skin off, do the same thing. We showed you that in the Kala episode, and that is the traditional way to do it. You could also eat a sashimi, but I kind of wanted to take, you know, something that might not be a fish that you see on your dinner plate that often, and then make a dish that you do see on your dinner plate quite often, which is burgers. So keep chopping. I need yours to look like mine, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just going to dice part of an onion. Where you going, buddy? We're gonna saute this. We're gonna throw in some minced carrots.
I've never even thought about mincing fish and just turning it into burgers.
Right?
It's genius.
I'm gonna add some garlic to the pan. I'm gonna turn this off. Add the fish, all the fish. Mix it on up. Do you think we should crack an egg in it?
I have no idea. I feel like, I mean, just off of my own gut intuition that knows nothing about making fish burgers, I'd say yes. I feel like it'd make it like stick together more.
I'm adding in some beautiful Hawaiian salt gathered from the reefs here on the North Shore.
And I'm hitting like half of it out of the bowl.
That's okay. Dice me up some cilantro.
Sure.
Cut me up some of these. Let's throw these inside.
Some green beans?
Like, yeah. That's your sample cut.
Okay.
So, and then, yeah, give me a chop on that. What I'm noticing is that our burgers are kind of sticking together on their own. And it's because we took it the extra mile of mincing. We didn't just stop at a dice. We went past the dice into a mince, and we made ground fish by hand. And I'm almost thinking that maybe we should keep it pure.
And this is where I'm supposed to put my input?
I mean, or Justin, somebody.
Yeah, then it'd be a vegan one. No eggs.
Oh my God.
Yeah, don't question yourself, chef.
Okay. So we're going no egg, everybody.
Is this minced enough?
That's great.
I like it leafy.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
Throw that in there.
Do some Mama Kimmy spreads.
I hope
Mama
the
Kimmy
green
doesn't
bean
throw
doesn't
things
make
in.
it. Yeah, just like that. Okay. In the meantime, buddy, be nice to the plant. Hey. I've been hollowing out these peppers that our friend Allie gave us. They're from her garden, and she doesn't know what kind of peppers they are. She said she's planted so many pepper plants and forgot to mark them. And so hopefully they're not too spicy. We're gonna grill them, and we're gonna grill some mushrooms because they're gonna be like toppers for our burgers. Do you guys think we should add an egg? No, yeah?
No, we're definitely adding an
Okay.
egg. If you're gonna say it 3 times, we should add an egg. Because the chef.
Okay, no, we're not gonna add an
Okay.
egg.
Oh.
I'm adding olive oil to this. No, don't add an egg. Do not. Okay, you know what? We'll do some with an egg, some without an egg. Maybe. I'll think about it. Okay, we're gonna grill these. I have our Traeger at 500.
Oh, I'm getting hungry.
Cool. We'll be there.
Looking down too.
I'm thinking that maybe you should put buns on the top level in this household. In the meantime, I'm gonna make fish burgers. And so I'm just gonna have faith that these stick together, you know?
I feel like I'm pretty dang good at cooking, but like only at a few things. Like I want to diversify.
Expand.
I want to expand my vocabulary and my cooking ability.
I feel like that really
So
helps.
should we put an egg?
I know. You add an egg to it. Go for it. There's
Okay.
eggs right there. For now. It's a nice sizzly sound. Gotta save room for Sam.
It's cool that we're doing both though, because now people will be like, which one do I do? Egg or no egg?
I
it's
think
kind
you
of
just
like-
have to make that call.
The tension is building.
Look, did you meet? This is not my dog.
Hi, puppers.
But you're a good dog. You're a
Then
good
whose dog is it?
Yes, you are. Justin, come with me if you don't mind. This is kalo. This is the root or the corm. The huli, where you can just stick this back in the ground and it'll grow again. So it's it just replenishes itself. It's a very great plant. These are the leaves and stems, Buddy's favorite food. But I wanted to make some kalo French fries to go with our burgers. And so I steamed some in an Instapot for 40 minutes. You gotta cook kalo real good. If not, you'll get an itchy mouth and throat. And so this is fully cooked, this is steamed. But now I'm gonna just try and brown them in some olive oil. See if I can just add a little bit of crisp, add some salt, and we'll have kalo French fries, I hope. Some hot olive oil.
Wow, you're gonna be the coolest kid ever.
Oh baby, we might have burnt our bread. It's a little toasty. You know what, it's not
That was my bad, huh?
It's fine. Oh, the mystery peppers, nice and blistered, looks good. But look at this. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I missed this piece. We'll just grab that and put it right back. Now, is that a burger or is that a burger? This one I backed myself into a corner. That's okay. Put that back. No, they're perfect.
Sam's egg burgers.
You know what? I have faith in mine now. I'm just gonna let you have that cast iron.
Oh, wow. That's confidence.
It is.
That's confidence. That's what we're looking for, confidence. Welcome to the cooking show.
Close that lid, Sam.
Sorry.
My God.
Welcome to the cooking show. You've never had cauliflower fries?
Awesome. Nope, I've had sweet potato fries. They're still soft on top. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful.
Mom's pissed.
They're fine. They're great.
Still don't buy it.
No, they are, you know. This side a little hard, but you know what? We're gonna hit that side with the sauce, the fish. This side nice and soft. It'll be great.
It's great. It's good. It's phenomenal.
It is. I made an aioli that's kind of like a tartar sauce, and I used those beautiful homemade dill pickles that your mom sent. Kept it so chunky because who doesn't like a nice dill pickle in your burger? So this is like full pickle right here. Some mayo, some really good mustard, a little bit of dill. We're gonna give some love to these buns
Because they need it.
because they need it.
I think these are done.
Okay, turn off your fire. Yep, that's how. Hit them with some salt, hit them with some
That's
pepper.
I've noticed that Mama Kimmy doesn't snack and eat, or snack and cook.
I do, sometimes. Look at that. Look at that juice just dripping out of there. That's beautiful, isn't it? That is a juicy fish burger. Look, I put it down. There's a nice char in my lettuce. That's the type of, it's like going to a real legit burger joint. Look at this. I'm holding a burger with tongs off the grill. That means I've done a good job. Like
Wow, that
so. Should we flippy flip
I'm gonna
yours?
flip. Moment of truth. Sam's egg burger. Oh, that's all day, son. Mama Kimmy cannot be mad at that.
Okay, that makes me very happy, very, very proud. Those burgers look great. And so does this.
Oh, we're eating cauliflower fries when Mom's away. Oh, they're so freaking good.
What have you learned today?
Well, I've learned how to be a parent and how to make fish burgers. How about the buns again? This one, Mom forgot the buns this time. Ow!
They're great.
That one,
They're fine.
that's worse than mine.
Brioche. Is that how you say it? It's soft.
Brioche.
Is that how you say that type
Also,
of?
I've expanded my vocabulary. These are lovely.
Wow. Oh, there's some nice looking
These are some
burgers.
freaking burgers.
Wow, that's gorgeous. Okay, first let's try a fry. Shall we?
This is my
I'm
first time
dipping.
trying a fry. Mmm. This is so freaking good.
They're great.
This is my 10th fry. Oh.
Yeah. Big Justin.
Almost forgot. How rude of me.
Cheers. Look at these fish burgers.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you. I love you.
Oh my God.
Holy cow. Holy fish. The sauce is good, huh?
This is gonna be my first time of many.
Wow.
I'm making many a fish burger after this. What?
Buddy, come. Bite with your teeth. Yeah. There you go. Bite with your teeth.
Ooh.
Whether you use an egg, whether you don't use an egg, you should definitely try to use fish like Opelu Kala to make fish burgers. I think that is the conclusion and one of the morals, one of the many morals of this story, along with rocks and bananas and babies and culture, all kinds of stuff. We went deep. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. We didn't plan this. Sam just stopped in and I'm like, hey, want to do this with me? And he's like, sure, of course.
That's how I go. I just stop in, whether I want it or not. Here I am.
And please do join us next week. We'd love to have you back. Thank you very much.
Like and subscribe.